Hello people of the internet, this is Lee and today I will be reviewing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, issue number 37. This is written by Tom Waltz. He did the script at least. The original story is from Kevin Eastman and Bobby Curnow, but I believe that's just referring to the actually having created the series and those sorts of credits. This is not something I've ever read before. I actually picked it up because they started a brand new storyline with issue number 37. As you can see from the cover, Crane and Shredder are getting together, and this is actually an issue that takes place entirely without the Ninja Turtles in it. It's a meeting between those two characters. Shredder is there because he wants to form a sort of alliance where they're working together for total world domination. And Crane is like, I'm a super alien and I don't need you. So that's how that goes. Obviously there's more information, but I'm not going to give away all the spoilers because if you like Ninja Turtles, it's definitely a storyline you should get into. I feel like the art by Corey Smith took me a moment because there's just, I'm going to show you real quick, there's just a lot of credits given right there, and not what I'm used to seeing for my story credits. It's a little different, and maybe that's because it's an IDW book, or maybe it's just because this is, these are characters that have been around for a really long time, giving the appropriate credit, and I don't know what the collaboration is. I don't know if Eastman is still actually involved with the story, if maybe he's at kind of an editorial level where he has to give the okay prior to the story being going to publish. I have no idea, but just a lot of credits given on that title page. But yes, the art is really good. I like the art quite a bit. The story itself, well, you know, I loved the Ninja Turtles when I was a kid, but my knowledge really begins and ends with the movies and the 1980s TV series, cartoon that had that really just amazing gooey cheese pizza in every single episode. So I'm not going to be the best tell of whether or not this is a terrific story. However, I do think that with the meeting of the two mega villains that everybody knows and loves, it's definitely setting up for a really good story arc. I don't know that it's one I'll continue reading just because I didn't maintain an interest in Ninja Turtles indefinitely. I love my memories, but I don't love them enough to necessarily pick it up every month. I guess maybe if I see the covers and they intrigue me, then I will, but it's not mandatory in the way that some of my other titles are. So overall, it's a good book. It's setting up the groundwork. It's definitely a great jumping on point. You don't have to know any of the backstory at this point. You just need to know these are bad guys, which actually the story itself infers just because they're talking about things like world domination, and usually the goodies aren't all about that. So yeah, I guess you don't even need to know that the brain in a man suit is a bad guy at this point. You'll figure it out. So if you want an absolute jump on point, if maybe you saw the movie, loved it, didn't love it, I don't know your feelings about Michael Bay. He's a little polarizing, but say in either circumstance, you liked it, you hated it, you want some more from the Ninja Turtles that's maybe a little bit different from it, give this a shot. It's, yeah, definitely setting some groundwork. If you don't feel completely sold on it, then wait until next month when the next issue comes out. The Turtles will show up in that one, I feel very confident about. And then you can read the two together if that's what floats your boat. But yeah, other than that, I thought it was a perfectly fine story, not something that I love enough to continue reading just because I'm that passionate about it, but not something that I'm going to avoid either. So there's a really good chance there will be a review of issue 38 next month just because it's available to me in my comic shop. But yeah, so art is good, story was well written, pretty traditional setup for our characters, and it's a real, like I mentioned probably 100 times at this point, it's a good jumping on point. So if you're interested in getting back into the Turtles, or getting into them for the first time, this is a great one. It's got some violence, but not anything more than any other Ninja Turtle series I've seen before it has had, so I think this would even be acceptable for kids, maybe, you know, 8 years old plus, but I think if you wanted to give it to a niece, nephew, child, they would dig it. So, yep. $3.99 is the cover price. It's available from your retailer. Its street date was yesterday, whatever. I'm on vacation from my day job, so I lose track of things. I just know yesterday was Wednesday, and it happened in August. So that's just going to have to be good enough for you, too. But, anywho, as always, if there's anything you would like me to review in the future, please let me know in the comments. You can also like and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate that greatly. And, yep, that's it for now. So you have a great day. Bye.